Hello, welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauryn. This is my kettlebell. Today I'm using, let's call it my medium weight. As we get started here today, we'll start with body weight and then we'll progress to our kettlebell skills. Each week we've been building on our skills, always revisiting our get up and building on our single arm swings, our cleans, and some squats today, so stay tuned. Let's get started with a nice body weight warm up and we'll go from there. Adjust your pants, adjust your shirt, and have your feet underneath you. With your feet, gently pull the heel back, getting to that demi point or that lunge foot here. Now that we're here, can you keep your knee in the same position, but gently wing your ankle out to the side? And then pull your ankle back under you, and now wing in. And then back to center, use your toes to point, gently flex, rounding over the toes. Then get back to the point, the demi, the heel comes down and the hip extends. Repeat on the other side. Feel that pull off the floor to that demi point. Push some weight straight down for our lunges. Then, keeping your knee fixed, try to wing your ankle out, keeping all 5 toes on the ground. Pull it back in. Keep all 5 toes down and try to wing in. Ooh, that's tough. Back to center. Use your toes to point. Gently flex, rounding over them. Get back to the point. Ball of foot. Heel comes down. Next, gently send your knees towards over your toes. Hang out in this position. We'll be working on our single leg squats today, so get those ankles warmed up. Press through the floor, extending, squeeze your cheeks. Knees towards over toes. Stay the same height, find a light balance. Hold. Heels will come back down, hips will press to tall. This time let's go up, holding a balance, bending the knees. Heels connect, hips extend, pressing through the tall. Speaking of lunges, let's do some. High, medium, and low. First, take a single leg and step it back into a lunge like you would for your get up. Next, square up your body forward. I'm giving you a side profile here to see this next part. Gently tuck under that back hip by squeezing this back butt cheek and extending the hip. Next, keep this here, but try to straighten the leg. So don't let the hip untuck as you try to extend, and hold for 3, 2, and then relax. Let's find mid-station. Come down part way. Same idea. Tuck under this hip, pull the front leg in, drive that back hip forward, stay square and stacked. Whew, and then press back up. We're going all the way down, but we're going to hover. So pull and push, hover off the floor, hold, and then nice soft landing. Let's push forward and back, creating that tension, and then step up together. Give it a little shake. Repeat on the other side. Other leg drops back. Same idea. High position first. Square up to the front of the room. Tuck under that back hip. Keeping that back hip squeezed. Gently try to straighten the leg. And it might not straighten, and that's okay. More importantly, keep the hip extended. Relax. Pulling the tension together. Let's find that mid-station. As you come down here, thinking about pulling that front leg in and that back hip forward. And then push forward and back to tall. All the way to the floor. Oh, but a hover stop. Come on down, hover that back knee. Stay stacked, ribs to hips, hold, and then soft landing. We'll push forward and back, creating that tension, and step up together. Whew, give it a little shake. We're gonna make our way back down to the floor to warm up our wrists. Let's do our ankle squats to do that. So we'll send our knees towards over our toes. We'll peel the heels up, slowly descend. With or without those hands, soft landing, extend the hips through, untuck the toes, sit back. Give it a little wiggle, extend the hips again, extending the arms now, and connect with the floor with your fingers first. As your fingers come down, can you straighten your elbows and pack your shoulders? Then find the floor with the palms. Once the palms are on the floor, 10 fingers are heavy, shoulders are packed, elbow pits are rotated forward. Next, let's pull ourselves, drifting into wrist extension. Then start transferring your weight in the clockwise direction. As you do this, feel the connection with the floor through the base of the hand, then up around the pinkies and the finger pads all the way to center. Now switch. Try to keep those elbows nice and straight this whole time. Breathing, returning to noon on the clock, keeping the elbows straight, Press the palms away and then flick the fingers. Let's do a quarter turn to those hands as we'll get into some get-ups later. So again, fingertips down, palm, elbows straight, shoulders down. Push your right fingers into the floor to send you to the left. Push your left fingers in the floor to send you to the right. Keeping the shoulders down, the elbows nice and straight, pressing back and forth. Return to center, peel the palms away, flick the fingers, and let's stand back up. But first, sit back down, point your toes, woo. Sit back, pop here. Then extend the hips, tuck the toes, rock yourself back to that low squat, press through to tall. Excellent. Let's get our shoulders warmed up for some pressing and some get-ups, and we'll do a quick hinge and we'll move on. Starting in your W shape. In your W, gently shrug your shoulders and then pull them down. Next, protract your blades or send your blades forward and then retracting them, pinching them together. Keep them there as you extend your elbows to a T. In the T, do the same thing. Shrug, pull down, blades forward, blades retract. Move towards the Y. Are your elbows still straight? Repeat, shrug, pull down, blades forward, blades retract. One more move towards that I, shrug, pull down, blades forward, blades retract. Now pull the sky down, bringing those arms back to the sides. Let's turn our palms away, retract our shoulder blades, and gently extend on the elbows. As you do this, are your cheeks squeezed and your core braced? Get to that full extension here, hold, and then relax and shake it out. Stepping our feet into our hinge position, we'll warm up our hinge on 2 and 1 legs. It'll look like this. Chop your hips back into your hinge. Noticing when you do that, you have your vertical shins, hips higher than your knees, long spine. Transfer weight to that single leg, pointing the other leg out long. Trace the floor, stay connected, getting to that single leg hinge. Next, lift the hip up just a little bit and hold. Now to stand up, this is your fulcrum. So extend that hip all the way through to tall. Repeating on the other side. Chop your hips to your hinge. Transfer weight to the other side. Keep the core tight. Reach to the back. Verticalize the shin by lifting the hip a bit. And then whoop, around that hip to step up to tall. Repeat again. Hip hinge. Drift. Point. Transfer to the back. Lift a little bit. Load up the glute. Extend fully. One last time on the other side. Hinge. Transfer that weight. Stay connected to the floor all the way to the back. Lift the shin a bit and then through to tall. Squeeze both cheeks. Brace all at 8 abs and then give it a little shake out. Warming up our strength here. Let's start with some single leg squats and some planks. Sounds like a lovely combination. Thank you. Standing up tall, knee pointed forward. Keep that foot in tight. First, when we're getting towards our pistol squat, we need that ankle flexion. So let's send our knee towards over the toe, bending the ankle. Next, gently tip the hips and sit back into your imaginary chair and hold for 3. 2, to stand up, extend the hip through, squeeze the cheek. Repeat again, same side. First, knee goes over the toe. Then, tip, sit back, hold. 3, 2, whoop. Up to tall. Squeeze it. Let it go. Same thing, second side. I think 2 is enough. Let's hold that low position. Hips level, knee presses towards over the toe. Then that little tip of the hips as you sit back into your chair. Hold. 3, 2, drive through extending to tall. Repeat. Knee over toe. Tip. Sit back. Hold. 3, 2, press to tall and shake. Next, we'll use our hinge. We'll get ourselves to the floor in that plank position and warm up our core. Think of the plank as the top of your kettlebell swing here today. So chip chop on the hips, sending them back. Walk yourself out into your high plank. To get into this high plank, tuck the hips under, pull the floor together. Let's next squeeze our cheeks, brace our core. Flick a foot away to have only 3 points of contact. Keep your hips and shoulders square to the floor. Switch feet. Flick, hold. 3, 2, switch again. Hold. Reach long. Switch again. Hold. One more time each side. Stay square. Keep breathing underneath the shield. Last switch. Both feet down. Push the floor forward to send the hips back. Walk to your hinge. Up to tall. Next, some work here today. Next, let's progress that single leg squat. But first, find the lowest position we can find. So with 2 feet down, come on down. Send the knees forward. Then sit back. Try to get as low as you can, keeping that spine relatively extended. And then if we can drop any lower, we can allow that curve to happen. Hang out here for a couple seconds. Breathe. And then press to tall. As you're down there, those heels should have been heavy. Let's do that one more time. Only go as low as you can, keeping the heels down. Hang out. If you want to advance this a little bit, could you transfer weight onto one foot? And then the other foot. And the other foot. And one more transfer. 2 feet. Press through to tall. Whoa. Interestingly enough, I felt that in the front of my shins. Where'd you feel it? That's okay too. All right, let's walk ourselves out into that plank position. This time, we're going to be removing a hand. So our 3 points of contact will be 2 feet, 1 hand. Stay square to the floor. Chop the hips. This is for our single arm swings today. I like to keep my feet in my hinge position for this plank. So keeping them where they are, squeeze your cheeks, tuck under. Now slowly stack a wrist underneath a shoulder and remove a single hand, staying square to the floor for 3, 2, hand comes down. Switch, hold. 3, 2, one more time on each side. Stay square. You can lighten that load and just have one finger down if needed. And switch. We're at the top of that single arm swing. Shoulders are square, hips are square. Both hands down. Tip the hips, lifting them. Walk your hands back. Extend, pressing to tall. Let's revisit those squats in a little bit. Lately, we've been working on our single arm swings, some cleans, some squats. We're gonna do it all again today, slightly different. Let's warm up our swing in preparation, and then we'll get rocking it. So with a bell, for single arm swings of your choice, we'll stand behind the bell, and we'll first start our drills with our hike pass. So stepping behind the bell, hip hinge, we'll grip the bell with one hand, and for 3, we'll pull the bell to the zipper and park. Repeat, pack shoulder, pull, and park. One more on this side, park. Let it go, up without. Same thing on the other side. As we're performing this activity, stay the same height and pull with that lat. Here we go, hinge, grip, tip, pull, park. That off arm is coming with you as you pull. Last one, place belly down, up without. We'll walk ourselves out, perform 1 push-up, nice and slow all the way to the floor, and then up is 1 unit. Hip hinge, walk yourself out. You may perform this push-up from your knees or your toes, it's up to you. Here we go, 5 second down, 5, 4, chest and hips land at the same time, 2, 1, we're landed, tuck under, everything leaves at once as we push back up. Tip the tailbone, walk yourself back through the hinge, and up. Our next drill, we will perform 3 repetitions of stop swings on each arm. So 1 full swing, park the bell. Stepping behind your bell, hip hinge, grip tip. 1 full swing, pull, swing, through, park, repeat. Off arm swinging with you. If you forget what to do with it, tap the bell out front and it'll swing with you even easier. Up without, repeat on that second side. Always take your time setting up. Pack the shoulder, pull, swing, through, park. 2 more. Last one. And park. Breathe, nostrils. Take your time. Another push-up. Let's use our hinge. Walk ourselves out. Find your push-up position. 5 seconds down, here we go. Hips tuck. Keep the core brace as you descend all the way to the floor. 2, 1, it's down. Now tuck, press up, hip hinge, up to tall. We have one more warm-up for our swings today, and that's to perform 3 single arm swings in a row. So let's set up behind this bell. Use your hinge. Grip, 3 continuous swings. Pull, swing 1, 2, 3, park. Just getting warmed up, don't worry, lots more reps to come. Shake it out. Top of the swing, shoulders square to the front of the room. Retracted, braced. Here we go. Second side, hinge, grip. 3, park. Up without. Whew. We should do one more push-up for good measure, shouldn't we? Chop your hips. Walk yourself out. Plank tension. Brace. Pull down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then up is 1. Press back up to that hinge. Take your time. All right. The past couple weeks, we've been doing some sets of 5. So 5 single arm swings continuous. We will do 5 single arm swings on our right, 5 on our left, 5 on our right, 5 on our left, followed by a get up on each side. Next, we'll do some cleans. Next, we'll do some rack squats, always followed by some get-ups. If you need 2 bells, that would be fine. I'll be using the same weight for both my swings as well as my get-up. Let's get started. Behind your bell, 5 single arm swings, first arm. You can also do this with 2 hands, same routine. Here we go. Hip hinge, 5, pull. Park. Take a couple seconds off, not too long. 5 or so seconds. Kind of that equal work to rest ratio. Same thing, second side. 5. Park bell. Up without. One more time on each side. In 5, 3, 2, another set of 5. Pull. Woo. And down. Break. Not for long. Slow it down. Take your time. Second side. Last set of swings here. Pull. 5. Park that bell. Excellent. Take a couple seconds off. In and out. Slow the breath down. Next, we'll be lying down and doing 1 get up on each side. So no rules. Actually, 1 rule. Don't use your hands and get to the floor without clunking. So soft landings. I don't want to hear you from here. Come all the way down and get yourself oriented to do a get up. Start in your cuddle. Roll to your back and press. From here, we make our way up in our pattern. Hip drive. Find your hand. It's a bridge and a sweep. Hand leaves the floor, hips extend. Both legs in that lunge like we warmed up to tall. Come back down. Step rotate. Hinge under the bell. Sweep. Elbow to your back. Bell returns to the floor. Whew. Love a good get up. Spin yourself around. And we'll repeat that second get up on the other side. From the cuddle to the roll press. Hip drive, pull. Find your hand. Bridge sweep. Press the floor away. Front foot, through to tall. Come on back down. Take your time, one step at a time, rotating around the bell. Find your elbow to your back. Pull the bell down. Cuddle. Same rules as coming down. No hands to get back up to tall. Great. So we performed our swings last time. Now we'll be performing continuous cleans. We are going to go for 5 cleans in a row on each side. So it'll come from that park position through clean 1, clean 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to punch through that bell. Keep the grip light, but firm enough you don't let your bell go. Elbow in tight. Here we go. Hinge. Grip. 5. Pull. Clean 1, 2. Elbows in tight every time. Last one. Punch. Through. Park. One of the things I really try to think about is both hips coming through at the same time and ending up like a strong tree trunk. Core brace, glutes engaged. Make sure you grip that bell or have a nice solid place to hold that bell in rack. Second side. 5. Pull. 1. Tight on the up and on the down, like zipping up your jacket. And then park. Whew. Take a breath. Don't go far. Same routine. One more time each side. In 3, 2, 5 cleans. Park. Breathe. Shake. Punching through, remembering to have that strong wrist at the top. Don't let that bell pull you into wrist flexion. Extension. Here we go. Pull. Clean. 1, 2. Both hips through. It's a swing that ends in the rack position. Last one. Park. Excellent. Great. That was 2 rounds of cleans. Back to the floor. Get up, 1 each side. This time, same rules, but try to get down in a different way if you're not down there already. No hands, different move. Come to the cuddle position. Prepare for get-ups number 3 and 4. From the cuddle, we roll and press. Use the hip pull on the elbow. Looking at that bell the whole time. Have that back toe tucked so when you get to your lunge position, your back leg can help you. It shouldn't be a single leg squat up. It's a lunge. Rotating. Elbow to your back. Pull down and cuddle. Excellent. Take your time. Switch sides. Same thing on that other side. From the cuddle to the back. As you do your get up, hopefully you're only thinking about doing a get up. 1 move at a time, about 30 seconds underneath that load. Keep the elbow straight the whole time. Then pivot around the bell. Finish. Park. Hands. No hands. Stand up. Whew. All right, we did a set of swings. We did a set of cleans. Next, we will be cleaning the bell into the rack position and doing 5 squats on each side. So with the bell in tight, elbow tight to the body, pull ourselves down, up to tall. 5 each side, times 2, followed by, that's right, get up. Okay, standing behind your bell. Use your hinge, use your clean, pull to rack. Step your feet into your squat stance, elbows straight in. Pull down, up, tall. Up. That core brace at the bottom here to help us on the up. Last one. Through, park the bell. Taking a couple seconds off. As you're doing these squats, are you pulling yourself down or are you just falling down? Answer number 1 is correct. Here we go. To the clean position, rack, zip. Adjust your feet, pull, push, pull yourself down, press the floor away. 2 more. Last one. Park the bell. Whew. Those will get you. Good thing we have to do 2 more rounds of that. Good thing. Take a second. Shake it off. Oh, do we have a real comment? No. Spamorama. Please leave your comments at the side. I do appreciate real comments over spam, but you know, sometimes beggars can't be choosers. Here we go. Second round of squats. Rack. 5 squats. Pull down, up to tall. This arm for me, sometimes I like it off to the side. Sometimes I pull it in tight to almost a double rack. Whatever works for you. And park. That was 5. We have 1 more set of 5s. It's 20 squats. That's just a couple. It's enough. Take a breath. 1 more set of squats. Set up behind your bell. Hip hinge. A nice clean to rack. Elbow in tight. Pull down. Press to tall. Up. 3 more. 2. Push down and out on the floor as you stand up. Pull together in your descent. And park with control. That's 3 rounds. We did swings. We did cleans. We did squats. Always followed by a get up. So come on down. Round 3 of get ups here, which means get up number 5 and 6. From the cuddle, roll press. Again, looking at that bell as you work up to your tall stand position. Both legs to help you up. And really control that lunge down. Elbow and finish on your back. Whew. If that get up is a little too much for the kettlebell, maybe you practice at body weight. You do some half get ups. Work to where you can. Work that lunge position and slowly progress. But take your time. You have lots of time to work on the get up. Here we go. Get up number 6. Pull. That whole time that bottom shoulder stays packed as you press the floor away. Control the softness. Nice. Rotating around. Shoulder packed as you sweep. And then to the back. Pull down. And return in the cuddle position. Make your way to standing. Let's keep our fun rule of no hands to stand up. Like I said, we've done some swings. We've done some cleans. We've done some squats. Let's put it all together. This little routine here. A swing, a clean, a squat. Repeat 3 times. 1 arm. 3 times. The other arm. 3. Followed by a, that's right, get up. Okay, behind your bell, I'll call it out the first couple and then I'll limit my soothing voice. Here we go. Whoops, adjust. Hip hinge. It's a swing first. Here we go, a swing. A clean. Step to squat. Pull yourself down. Adjust your stance. A swing. Clean. Squat. 1 more time. Swing. Clean. Squat. Once you're done, park with control. Place it down. breaths. Into the belly, in and out the nose. Force the exhale. If you need a little longer of a break, please feel free to take it. Second side, swing, clean, squat. Here we go, swing, clean, squat. Repeat 2 more rounds. Off arm, both hips, pull down. One last time. Park. Place down, step away. Pitter patter. Feels good. Staying loose in between. Shake out the quads. Shake out the arms. One more round of that. In 5. First side, swing, clean, press. Nope. Swing, clean, squat times 3. Here we go. It's a swing. Clean. Squat. Repeat. Last time. Square. Through. Pull down. Park. Woo. Great. Five seconds. Last little combo on that second side. Here we go. Swing. Clean. Squat. Pull down. Press away. Repeat. Last time. Whew. Park. In the nose. Have a little drink if you'd like. Breathe. Take your time. Not too much time. Get up number 7 and 8. Should be like this. 7 and 8. Let's get to the floor. However you like, I'm going to stick with my rules, no hands. Gracefully coming on down. Cuddling my kettlebell. Get up, number 7. Always starting in that firing range. Nice straight wrist. Hip extension. Sweeping. Both legs on the up. And controlling the down. Pressing away. And always returning the bell to the floor. Moving your body around the bell as you transfer and get set up on that other side. Get up number 8 today. Here we go. Cuddle roll and press. Take your time. Each move is purposeful and positioned. Don't rush through it. Breathing. Elbow into the back. And then pull down and return to the floor. Wow. Well, that's great, but we can't end at 8 get-ups. 10 is such a nice number. Let's do something until then. I used my hands. Come to standing. Before we do our last set of get-ups today, can we do a set of presses? 1 set of presses, bell of your choice, reps of your choice. I'm going to commit to hitting 5 strong reps with my bell here. You choose your number. Let's do our first side, either a cheat clean or a clean to that rack position. Excuse me. Here we go. To the rack, adjust your stance, press, control the down. All the tension from the cheeks, the abs, and then park that bell with control. Oh, give it a little shake. Breathe. 5-10 seconds off. Same number of reps on that second set. Here we go. over top of your bell, to the rack, and press. Root the feet, pull up the kneecaps, squeeze the cheeks. That vertical forearm. Oops, I talked. I think that's rep 4. 5. And then park. Sometimes it's hard to talk and count. I know. One last get up today. Been under this load for quite some time tonight. If you need a rest, take it. If you're ready to join me on get up number 9 and 10, come on down. Always starting, as usual, in a cuddle. Take your time on this last get up. The whole body's working as you perform these get-ups, including your brain as you think about keeping that bell nice and stable. Take a breather, switch sides, and get up number 10. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Nice get up of the night. Press. Front foot, up, and control, down. Pressing to your back, pull down, cuddle. Woo. Well, that was great. Let's stay down here. Finish up with a little something to open those hips. I said let's stay down here. Let's move this bell out of the way first. All right. Breathing. Setting up in a little bit of a split position to finish. So in the splits, whatever's comfortable for you, it doesn't have to be big. Take a couple breaths. Nice controlled in. Nice controlled out. Repeat. As you're sitting here, you slightly in that anterior tip of the hip, so the tailbone tip towards the spine. Are your feet in the dorsiflexed or the pointed foot? Let's be in one, not both. Nice inhale, and then exhale. Let's add on a little bit there. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. In for 4. Hold your breath for 4. Exhale for 4. Repeat. In for 4. Hold. Exhale. Hold empty for 4. One more round. In for 4. Hold for 4. Let's breathe in more for 4. Exhale 4. Last one. Hold empty for 4. 3, 2, and relax. Whew. As we've sat in the splits for a couple seconds, can you get yourself in them a little bit more? And to finish at a light hinge forward. As you hinge again, your tailbone's tilted towards the ceiling. That long spine. Take your time. Breathe. Sometimes I like to shift side to side. And then my last little stretch is to put that arm on the inside of the leg and gently reach up and over. And now breathe into that side body, opening the rib cage lat. Bring yourself back up to tall and repeat on the other side. Reaching over, breathing. Bringing yourself to tall, coming to center. Great job today. 10 get-ups, 20 squats, some presses, some cleans. It was a great time. So for our Bars and Bells members, thank you for being a member. If you're not, check out our website. For our Patreons, thank you for being a Patreon. If you're not, check out Patreon. And to all of those YouTubers at large, please like and subscribe to our channel. My name's Lauryn. This is Bars and Bells. And together, we stay strong, take care, and we'll train soon. Goodbye.